repository for simulations
So, but this will
are
come only with your login. Login is
OLAP
free.
for SST and English, and
Okay, so you can make a
PhET
note of these two
simulation,
websites. One is PHET and the other one
PhET,
is OLAPS. OLAPS
PhET,
is aligned to the Indian syllabus.
and OLAMS aligned to Indian syllabus, and PhET PhET simulation.
Okay, now we
For
have the
science and
fourth
maths,
slide.
OLAPS for English and SST.
Okay. Now next one
And
is something
previously
interesting.
there was
So
Nearpod.
we will move ahead, right? So we click on Add New, Interactive. Now we are going on to the VR field trip. Okay, virtual reality field trip. So I click Add it.
Virtual
So
reality.
here again, there are lot of simulations. I mean, sorry, not simulations. The virtual reality field trips have been uploaded. Okay. Now, for example, it could be you are explaining about Taj Mahal. You can click, and then you are able to stand in that location and look around the place. You can zoom in. You can look up, down. All that is possible through this VR option. Does it remind you of any tool that you have learned in your Google Certified Educator program? Does this remind you? Yeah.
Google.
Sorry.
Google Earth.
Google Earth. Yes. Okay, Google Earth, the Street View option, it's the same. But here we have one more new feature which has come in.
VR field trip.
First thing, I think all of you have explored this, right? VR field trip, you search for a location and that location has come up here. Now the main thing here is, see, showing them around, all this using the mouse, it is possible. But there is an option here which says Enter VR. Okay, so when you click on it, the screen changes, okay, and you get it like to eye. So as you are moving your eyes, or I mean the face, the image also moves. But here right now it is moving with the mouse. Okay, you look up, this is the view. You look down, this is the view. Okay, now how do you do this? For you to experience virtual reality, you need to have VR goggles. And one of the most commonly used, or I would say one of the most popular models is Oculus. Okay, there are other brands also which are coming in. Apple also has got it now. Okay, Samsung also has, but they are quite expensive. Even Oculus is priced at around 18,000 odd. So where you are watching this lesson on your phone, just place the phone inside this and it's a total 360-degree experience for you. As you rotate your head, the view also changes like this. So if you're moving your head, the face, I mean, it will change. You look up, this is the view. You look down, this is the view. So basically, it's a total immersive experience for you. But because of the cost, see, this is, it's available on Amazon, it's quite expensive. So Google has got a new, I mean, it's not new, it is quite some time since they have launched this. It is called as Google Cardboard. Okay, you can search for it, Google Cardboard. So with Google Cardboard, what happens is you get a kit like this. Okay, you get a kit like this. You just need to assemble it. There are lens, there is this. You just need to assemble it. And once you assemble it, this one. You keep the phone here, the virtual reality, and you are able to view it like this. Okay, you're able to view it. And this costs around 500 to 600 rupees. It's available on Amazon. So this will also give you a total 360-degree experience like this. Only thing is the phone has to be placed here. You close it, start experiencing it. So this will be something which you can show your students. Okay, Google Cardboard. So for that, you need a virtual reality. And if you go into YouTube, search for virtual reality videos. So a lot of videos regarding this virtual reality has been uploaded here. Okay, these videos are quite immersive. You can play the video, put it on that device, watch it. It will be like you're in that place. Okay, so YouTube also has 3D or the virtual reality videos. Okay, difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. Good question, ma'am. Virtual reality is what we saw. Okay, it could be the Google Earth. That is virtual reality. It is like you're standing in that location and looking around. With augmented reality, what happens is there is virtual reality plus. Let me give you an example. Okay, you are in a new city. You just need to take out the phone, show it towards a shop, and then something like Google Lens, okay? It will read that particular board, and then it will take the GPS coordinates of that point. And then if it is a restaurant that you are pointing at, it will show you what is the offer in that restaurant, what are the Google reviews, what is the favorite item that people pick out from that restaurant, all that. That is augmented reality. Okay, as you are moving around, it could be by wearing these glasses also. If you look at a place or it could be a flower, you can ask it to give you the scientific name of that, all that. So that is augmented reality. Okay. So this is the virtual reality part. So hope it is clear until this.
Sir, thank you so much. Sir, I just want one more help. Like you have shared this O Labs now. It's a beautiful site. Can you share one or two more like this?
These two are the most popular ones, ma'am. Okay. Let me see, ma'am, by the end of the session, if I can remember some simulation websites and I can share it to you. Share it with you all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now the next step, we have completed about 5 slides. Now let's go for the assessment part. Okay. So we have taken up this lesson to our students. Next, when I click on Add New, I can come to quizzes and games where I can put in different types of assessments. It could be a multiple choice, regular thing. It could be a quiz which you can add, fill in the blanks type of question. Something which is not there in Google form, you can do it here. Okay, where you have matching pairs. Okay, so I can select this and then click on Add. So let's do this now. So I click on Add Pair. I'll type Earth. Okay, and then add an image. Now I can pick out an image from Google. Okay, now I can select it, save it. So it's like they have to match the name to the picture. So add another pair. So I'll say Mars. I will try to search for a picture on Mars. Okay. Red planet, I can select it, save it. Okay. So like this, I can keep adding different images and ask the students to match it. and then I click on done. So I know you'll all be curious to see how does it look when you share this particular lesson with your students. We will look into it in a while. Here, one more additional feature is the timer. So you want the students to complete this in 15 seconds. You can set the timer and then click on add. So the timer is set for this particular quiz or the assignment. Okay, that is matching pairs. Okay, any doubts until this? Can we move ahead? So we are coming to the last part now, where we will be seeing how you can share this lesson with others. So we have added the quiz. Likewise, you can add different types of questions, right? Okay, so we have completed it. We have added different pairs. Instructions is optional, right? So like this, questions can be added. Then when you click on preview this lesson, okay, you will be able to see the preview of the lesson. You can check through. So this is how the slides, this particular game will play out. I'm just showing you the game. So you click on Earth and then you try to match it. No, it doesn't match. I can do it like this. So this is how the students will attempt this particular quiz. Okay, so now the lesson is saved. So click on this option, that is the Nearpod login, the Nearpod logo on the left hand side next to the name of the lesson that you have given, and then click on leave. Now you'll be coming onto the main screen. Okay, where you can save the changes. So now the lesson is ready. Now the question, how will you share this lesson with your students? Okay. Now when I click on teach here, so where is teach? If I move the mouse pointer on the lesson, I get the option called teach. So when I click on teach, I get two options, live presentation and student paste. Okay. With live presentation, when I click on live presentation, here a lesson code comes up. Okay. Nearpod is an app which can be downloaded from the App Store by the students onto any device. It could be on their phones, the tablets. Okay. Then they need to, if it is on the laptop, they just need to type nearpod.com and then they need to enter the lesson code. That is when they will be joining your lesson. So how do you invite students to the lesson? One is by sharing the lesson code, or you can copy the link. You click on copy link and then open your WhatsApp or however you want to share, paste the link. Now when students click on it, okay, with the link option, it will directly take them to Nearpod and the particular lesson will open up. Okay, now I think you can observe what is happening. Next step is, because we are playing a video, the first slide was on a video. Now here, you as a teacher has the control of either selecting teacher place, wherein the students will be seeing what you are showing to the students. That is teacher place. If you want the students to watch the video separately during the class, then student play. Okay. With teacher play, let's see, I'll select this option, continue. Now the video will start playing. And when the slider comes to this particular location, the video will pause and the question will be shown to the students. Okay. And once the question comes up there, see, it'll come up like this. And you will be able to know how many students have answered it correctly, how many students have attempted it, because they have all joined the lesson, right? So you will be able to know how many students have joined. If you look at the bottom right corner of your screen, there it will show you how many students have joined this lesson through the lesson code that you have shared. Now here you can know how many students have answered A, B, C, these options, right? And on the right hand side we have student option also. This is the view for the students. Question will come up and then options will come up below and the student just needs to click on the options. Okay, so this is how you can control. Okay, as you are showing the students the video, you are adding that level of interactivity so that they don't miss out. They make, I mean, you are making sure that they look through the video and answer the question. You will be getting a report also. How many students have answered the question, right answer, wrong answer, all that. Okay, and then once the video is played, then the page comes up. Okay, Neha ma'am, you're able to see, right? So the page that you have
Yes,
posted,
sir.
yeah, that will come up on the screen itself. So the student will be able to read through the whole information. And then the 3D part, you will be able to show it to them, zoom in, all these options, and then comes the simulation part. Now here again, you can ask the student A, can you place 5 kg weight? So the student will do it. Okay, student B, can you place 10 kg weight? So this is how simulations become very interactive. The students you can involve the students also in this process.
So, like you have shared with the like English car, the PHET and the other one. So, like for creating simulations, like if I want to create my own simulations, is there a site or is there a tool for that? Where
Yes, ma'am. I'll share it
Yes,
with
sir.
you by the end of the
Okay.
session.
Okay.
It ends with 3D or starts with 3D. Okay,
Okay, so
I'll
no problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay, and then we have this the virtual reality part, and then finally we have the activity, which can be each individual students will do it. Okay, when they click on start activity, like the teacher clicks on start activity, questions will pop up on the students' screens, and as the student answers, you will be able to see how many of them have answered it correctly, how many matches are correct, how many tries did they take to get those matches within the time frame, all that. Okay, so a regular presentation which is there has become interactive. Like you added that level of involvement by the students. Now, with the teach option, we saw the first one, right? With the second option, that is student based, here again, when you click on student based, you can share the link, but it has got one more feature where you can tell the students, okay, this lesson is available from 19th to 21st only. Okay, now whatever link you are sharing, apply changes. Now, whatever link you are sharing, copying and sharing, the students can access from Saturday till Monday only. Okay, now when you share the link, when they click, they will go through the lesson at their pace. In the first option, when you're taking an online class, you will use the first option, right? So teacher place. So you are controlling what the students are seeing. The same thing what is there on your screen, it will come up on the student screen also. Okay. With the second option, students will look through the lesson at their own pace, right? Now with this, what happens is you can implement that concept of flipped classroom. I think many of you are aware of this particular concept, flipped classroom.
Yes.
Yeah. So you share the lesson beforehand, you prepared it, you share for the benefit of some of you who are new to this particular concept. The lesson is prepared, you share it with them, say the lesson, say the timing is given, you are allowing the students to take this lesson from today until Monday. Say Wednesday you are going to take the lesson on solar system in the class. So before that, you're equipping the students with knowledge, prior knowledge. Okay. So when they come to the class, you have already got feedback, because with the interaction that you've added, with the questions that you asked, you know how many students have really understood it. Okay, few students have not answered it. Maybe you need to explain it once again in the class. And that remaining time, maybe you can use it for discussion or whatever other kind of activities that you have planned. Okay.
So, but there is one very funny thing about the flipped classroom. So there are links that I share beforehand with my students to watch the video and come to the class so that we can discuss the topic tomorrow. Or maybe that topic is linked. They will come to the class and they will say, "Ma'am, let's watch together. Please put it on the screen." So that is how the classroom concept only changes then.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe here.
Sir, can you please read the from where we can see lesson again? Actually, I'm not able to get that. Rest of the things I'm clear with.
Okay.
Listen.
The one that you have already saved, right?
Yeah.
Is it showing up here, ma'am? Under my lessons?
No, sir. I can't see that my lesson. I can see just preview lesson and I'm not able to save as well.
No, you close it, ma'am. Okay. There is a symbol here. This kind of symbol on the left hand side. Okay. Just a minute. I'm opening the lesson. So you are in the process of creating the lesson, but you are not able to save it, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Just click on this. I'll mark it. So this symbol.
Let me check again.
Okay. So once you click on it, it will say leave the lesson, something like that. It will come. So you click on leave the lesson.
Yes.
Okay. So you will come on to the main screen. And
Yes.
then next to this, it will show you. And then there will be save changes. Just click on save changes.
Here is nearpod.com,
Right. Thank you,
which
sir.
emphasize using interactive learning, the digital learning, the teaching.
So
Those who want to
the lesson is ready.
view in details
Where will the
can
reports
watch
be
my
seen?
YouTube
You can click on
videos.
reports. So how many students have joined
I'm
that particular
interested in
lesson?
here.
So here we didn't have any student who joined the lesson. So otherwise it will show you how many students have joined the lesson, how many of them have taken up the question, right answer, wrong answer. All that details will be shown to the students. Okay. Now the interesting thing is this Nearpod library. So with this, already pre-designed lessons are there. Okay, so you don't need to create these lessons. So various topics, lessons are created. You can pick
Welcome to the
directly from
nearpod.com
here.
and the
It's
library.
based on subject, based
Here
on
you can see
grade.
the option.
Say you want
Create your
mathematics,
digital world of teaching learning. Utilize all the
English. Yes, it is there,
simulations and watch my YouTube videos for
ma'am. Okay.
details.
I think it might be there
And
for
continue.
economics also. Please check through. Okay, so these are lessons which are already created by Nearpod. So it's free to use. There is no copyright issues or nothing of that sort. You can directly start using it.
So the slide that we created, it stays on the library part like for how many days? Like is there a time validity or it will stay as long as you want?
It will stay, ma'am. But only thing is, see, when you're creating a lesson, with the free ID of Nearpod, for each lesson you are given 40 MB of space. 40 MB of space. Now, if you are planning to upload your own video, then that will be not enough. That 40 MB space will be taken up by that one video only. Right? So, if it is, you still want to use the free version of Nearpod, then we need to make sure that you have uploaded your videos into your YouTube channel and then pick the videos from there. That will be that's how you can conserve the space also. Okay. And Anusarna ma'am, for your question, do students need to sign in to Nearpod for the lesson? Not necessary, ma'am. But they need to click and the link which you shared, no, when you select this lesson, when you click on teach, say live participation or student page, whichever, you are sharing the link, right? They just need to click on the link. They will be directed to that particular lesson. But if they're accessing it on their phone, Nearpod app should be pre-installed on their phone. Okay. And then there is, if you are interested to know further about Nearpod, what I would suggest is, please click on My Lessons, and you see the symbol of a trophy here next to sort by. Okay, if you click on it, you can, there is a process or the options come up where you can become a Nearpod certified educator. It's quite easy. You just need to look through this webinar, attend this webinar, submit an original lesson. That's what we did now. Complete activities which are quite simple to do, and then you are eligible to get a badge like this. Okay, so you become a Nearpod certified educator.
So where is it mentioned to teach?
Sorry, ma'am?
Teach option.
Teach option, you mean in the certification part or?
No. Internal students teaching.
Lessons. When you move the mouse pointer on the lesson here, which you have created, there you get the teaching option.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any doubts with regard to what we have learned now? So I think you got to know about the Nearpod certified educator also. Right? You can complete this and then you can get a badge. Any doubts? No?
No, sir, all clear.
Okay. Yeah. So this is what is part of the session today. Just a minute. Yeah. So this is what is part of the session today. So here we saw about Nearpod, where we can take this particular presentation that we have and add lot of elements or options which are there in Nearpod to make our lesson more interactive, more engaging for the students. Okay. So anybody has a doubt, please stay back. For the others,
I have a doubt, so
yeah. Just a minute, yeah, ma'am. For the others who want to log out, okay. Good night. I think it's been wonderful again getting back to having an interaction with you all. A lot of my co-participants are there in this session. Nice to again see all your names. Okay. Thank you for being part of this lesson, part of this session. Have a great weekend. Okay. If you want to log out, good night. Neha ma'am, yes, your query.
yes, sir. So my query is not related with this. So if anyone has a query related to this, can ask you. Then I would like to.
Yeah.
Sir, is there
Please come to
certification
me.
for
That
today's
teach
course?
portion, please once again explain.
Okay. No, we don't get a certificate, ma'am, for this. Okay, the queries that I'm seeing, no certificate for this. It is just that learning experience for you. I would suggest you get this Nearpod certified educator badge directly from Nearpod with the options that we have learned now. Okay. Teach option, ma'am, you need to come to My Lessons. You will be seeing your lesson here, right?
Yes.
You click on teach, then you've got two options. Either you can have a live participation where you, when you click on live participation, you get a link and you are asking the students to join this particular lesson.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so through this, and you are controlling what the student will be seeing. You are controlling what the student will be seeing. Now, in the other option, that is in the second option where you are clicking on teach and student based, you are giving the option to the student to practice this lesson at their own pace.
Okay.
Okay, two options.
Sir, but problem only this is that in save changes is coming in the lesson and everything. Teach option I'm not able to.
No, click on save changes, ma'am. So it has to be saved. Click on save changes.
It is saved that it is written that the lesson is not ready to teach yet because some of the slides are incomplete. Okay, now I got it. One slide is incomplete in it. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay, Neha ma'am, I'll come back to you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Your question.
So you're asking me?
Yeah, yeah.